The next Bitcoin breakout is starting right now, and on today's update video, I'm gonna be give all my price targets of this major breakout on Bitcoin, which is taking place right now. I'm gonna be doing a dive in towards what is exactly happening on the market. I'm going to be doing a deep dive. What is about to be happening next with altcoins, meme coins, since meme coin volume is absolutely exploding. So I'm gonna be discussing all the most important parts on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away towards the imminent short term, because yesterday on my socials I posted about this Bitcoin breakout which was about to get started, and in all honesty the breakout already took place. We're not seeing a major continuation right now, but I do believe that after Bitcoin, of course, we've been calling for this bearish divergence on the top side. We exactly came down like we were predicting. Then of course on yesterday's video I said that indeed we're creating a falling wedge pattern. We broke outside of the falling wedge pattern, we saw the continuation higher, and now of course I looked at the 4-hourly time frame yesterday already. I saw this new pattern emerging, and now we're starting to see the breakout. And with right now clearly Bitcoin setting a new all-time high in terms of highest daily candle close, but more importantly with clearly right now the surge interest returning on Bitcoin, we could be ready for the next leg higher on Bitcoin. And to be very honest, in the bull market we always look at these continuation patterns, which are usually symmetrical triangles. So we created a symmetrical triangle pattern, we created a downward sloping resistance line, we broke above it right now here, and the continuation is getting started. So Bitcoin consolidated after this major rally higher, and now we're just going to be looking at the next push higher. And the push higher from of such a move is usually, like, if you're going to be measuring like the continuation we first had from of the point of the breakout, would take us up somewhere around $110,000, which in my opinion is quite an insane target if you would ask me here. So yes, we've been calling for this breakout, and I do really think it's going to be taking place right now, and likely later today, since it is right now weekend. And why I say weekend is also due to the fact of this tweet from Miles I read yesterday. I feel like weekend pops are more probable since retail is back. People are busy working all week time, and they of course have no time to check their Coinbase/Robinhood's accounts. And also once he was younger, and it's exactly the same for me, in like the weekdays, I was studying, I was working, and most of my work in crypto I did over the weekends. And since we're right now clearly seeing that retail interest is returning on Bitcoin, but especially on meme coins, it is likely to actually expect that we're going to be having some major volatility over the course of this weekend. So it is indeed Saturday. We're indeed creating another CME gap, just like we did over the course of last weekend. But that is actually the big opportunity we're having right now here. So I'm very excited. This tweet, I can very much relate with it from Miles. I think it's a good information tweet here. And guys, if we're just going to be very serious, if we're just going to be looking at the entire altcoin market, I mean, I've been calling for this for quite a while right now here. The entire altcoin market cap looks to be exploding extremely hard anytime soon here. And I mean, what we're seeing that like we're approximately like 20 days out before, historically speaking, altcoin season should start, Bitcoin dominance should be dropping. And if we're just going to be looking at all these facts here, guys, including the fact that of course right now meme coin volume is like surging to a new all-time high here, it makes sense that most probably we're just going to be having some insane amounts of volatility. And guys, if you right now go to the highest link description of today's video and sign up an account to Blofin, that is the way to make money right now here, because Blofin is the exchange where they list all the meme coins, all the altcoins with perpetuals the first. So if you want to be trade without any KYC, you want to trade those new coins that can do like a 50x and trade them with leverage, Blofin is the place to do it. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to check the highest link description of today's video. It's extremely valuable in my opinion, because that is the way how I made my initial money in crypto, by trading. So if you're interested in that, check it out, the link description of today's video. It's a very easy to understand platform. It's no KYC, so that is honestly very much the best you can have. In terms of the spot Bitcoin ETF, we're seeing some major outflows, but still waiting on the data from BlackRock. Probably they are still buying like they've been doing for the last 2 weeks quite aggressively. Then Bitcoin on the bigger perspective, we're still seeing that we're creating a major breakout. And yes, at these historical charts, we can clearly see that Bitcoin usually goes the most exponential in this phase of the market, right? We broke above the previous all-time high, and that is where we most likely tend to see the biggest gains really getting realized on Bitcoin. We're most likely going to be seeing some sells along the way up here, but the question really is here, how are you going to be benefiting from those sells we are creating in this market? Then just in general, looking at Bitcoin, we're trading in a major uptrend, guys, and with the fact like if we're creating really this breakout right now here, we're just most likely going to be seeing the continuation. And with the thesis of Miles as well, with a weekend pump, it's very probable that we're going to be having a major rally over the course of this weekend, so make sure to prepare. If we're looking at the bull flag pattern, guys, the price target is sitting somewhere around $120,000, which is still like a 20 to 25% pump away from where we're currently sitting. So that is really my target, which I'm also aiming for. Looking forward towards that, to be very honest. And if we're just going to compare the previous cycles with each other, likely this is the part where Bitcoin goes the most exponential, and we're about to be entering the banana zone. All the charts are pointing out here. And guys, whenever I'm going to be seeing like data, okay, the market is going to be like, is overheated, it's likely going to be topping out, you will be the first one to know on the channel, because I'm going to be notifying you guys all out there if something dangerous is happening in this exact market. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, slap on the like button, because this bear market, guys, you're not going to get wrecked if you're going to watch my videos. I have got the best people behind me right now, which are providing me the best information. I'm also doing a lot of research, and that way we can profit from the market altogether. So yes, we're currently seeing that exchange reserves are coming towards an all-time low on Bitcoin, doing 2 or 3 year low already on Bitcoin, which is quite insane here, since we're seeing this major pump higher really taking place as well. All the data points out that we're most likely still going to be having the most exponential rally ahead of ourselves. Very excited for that. We're breaking outside of the Fibonacci. All the charts are just looking extremely bullish in my opinion right now. Also remember that I called the crossover on the MACD over here, and people, like, I read my comments. They said, oh, it's not going to happen again, blah, blah, blah. Look at where we're standing right now. Ever since I called the crossover on the MACD, guys, we've been up 50% here, which is quite insane if you would ask me. In terms of the Bitcoin bull market, I believe that the best case scenario is $300,000. Worst case scenario is going to be like $120,000 to $160,000. So that is my price targets for Bitcoin. We're seeing major breakouts across all the charts. All the charts we're seeing major breakouts. So yeah, ultimately Bitcoin is just looking extremely strong right now here. So this was it for me in today's update video. And just like I said earlier, guys, if you do not want to get wrecked on this cycle, make sure to watch my videos and make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to share you all the information. Also, if the market is going to shift around here. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.